I am trying to work out the tech, and that's the main thing I'm doing tonight. So if you are going to join me, that's awesome. Feel free to chat, which I'm hoping to be able to see somehow. I've got my laptop open next to me, and I've got my phone and my Lego over here. So I'm hoping somehow I'll be able to see it on my laptop as well. Oh, yes, it says that I'm live on my laptop as well. So any comments I should be able to see straight away in the comments, I'm hoping. And I can hopefully see if you're there. I think somebody might be there. How do I see that? One watching. That might be me, of course. Oh no, it's Stephen. Hi, Stephen. You all right? I'm successfully live, mostly for the tech checkout. Right, okay. Well, I'm going to build a piece of Lego, and I'm going to try and watch that stream at the same time, and you can talk to me, and I can hopefully talk back. So yeah, this is hopefully, as much as anything for me, this is going to be an easy way for me to put builds up onto YouTube for you without having to do the timed ones. What are they called? You know what I mean. The ones that are really fast because they film really slowly. So when I was rattle. When I was looking at putting videos up before, just straight away, it's very difficult to have to upload onto your computer and then edit and then upload onto YouTube. So it tended to be a very time consuming way of doing it with no guaranteeing of the software not just crashing. So it wasn't super awesome. So I'm trying to find a more efficient way to show builds, but also not have to do that laborious editing process. I'm going to see about angling that camera better as well, because if you're actually here for Lego, you probably want to see more Lego than my cup. Is that better? I can't decide. Maybe if I move forwards. Trying to watch everything at the same time, you see. Trying to watch the anybody making comments, which is just Stephen saying hello, which is lovely. There are allegedly now 5 people watching, so hello 5 people. Oh, somebody just left and it now says 4. I wish I had not looked at those figures. Right, so the build is the hilarious chicken from Moana, Disney's Moana. It's Hei-Hei, I think is how you say it. One of my favourite characters from the film. Quite a fun film. I did get this second hand. I haven't checked through the pieces, so that'll be exciting to see whether we actually get all the pieces. It looks really good though. It was nicely bagged up as well, so I'm hoping that we've got a full set of pieces. Just checking whether I see all of these chats. Yeah, I think so. 6 people are watching me stream Lego now, so hello everybody. That's awesome. Hopefully, like I was saying, a lot of it will be then that people can watch it back later on if they want, and it will be a build that's live for anybody, even if they didn't see it live. That's the plan. So, hope you can't hear the whir of the laptop. It's a very old laptop and it's not doing me many favours at the minute, apart from just about surviving. I have no idea whether it comes with a rock to eat, Stephen. It's got a base. I don't think there is a rock to eat, I'm afraid, but I should think we can find a Lego rock if it makes you happy. So if anybody's got any comments about, it doesn't have to be comments about this, but comments about the channel generally, or what you'd like to see, or whether camera angles need to be better and things like that. It'd be really useful. So very happy for people to be critical. Not too critical though. Fragile. What does it mean that you've got a blue crown, Stephen? Is that because you're awesome? Don't know. It's a YouTube thing, right? Is it because you're my #1 fan? Is that why it says a little crown with a #1 next to it? So nice, colourful. Hello, Emma. We're making Hei-Hei the chicken from Moana. I should have left it for you to try and guess, shouldn't I? I should have milked that for a little bit longer. So yeah, nice colourful legs at the minute, I think, is what we're working on. Got it dirt cheap, as is my want. Second hand is always nice if you can get it. And yeah, got it really nice and cheap. And it's a set that I'd kind of fancied. Hi Joe, how you doing? No, this is. I'm not sure that I'm going to have any advice either. But thanks for joining us. It's a bit weird, really, just doing Lego. I quite like doing Lego while other people are around, but normally they're in the same room and they can talk back at me. I mean, how do we feel about the Disney live action things? I mean, Alan Tudyk is an absolute star. Anything with him in is all right by me. Yeah, your crown must be your heckling score. Yeah, Emma's in at #2. I should deliberately put some mistakes in as well, just so you can fire back. You know, the algorithm loves a mistake. As I said that, I put that brick in wrong. Look at that, perfect. Yeah, I forgot about. Are all my Lego builds just going to be Alan Tudyk things? I don't think there's any Resident Alien Lego as yet. Of course, they're doing an animated version of Firefly now, aren't they? They're rehashing that. Right. Those pieces aren't in this bag. Are they in a different bag? I hope the rattle of Lego is comforting rather than just distracting. So, I think this crazy person has sorted these by colour, which is exotic to say the very least. No, Stephen. Oh, it's Emma. I have not seen the non-Lego Firefly build. Is that of the Serenity, the ship itself? Yeah, that's my feeling as well, Stephen. That the Disney thing is a bit odd because it's basically saying, well, let's just make the same thing because it worked once. It would almost make more sense if it was fully actors. rather than the CG stuff. Sneaky GNT. Yeah. Thanks, Laura. Maybe. Maybe it's just hot water because I'm incredibly healthy. Currently too hot. Thank you for making me drink it. I presume the whole IP, once somebody's bought it up. I mean, Lego's done incredibly well with IP, with like having DC and Marvel, and obviously now Disney and Star Wars and everything. But if somebody else already owns it, it must be a little bit hard to get hold of it. So that's one of those, and now I'm going to do 2 of these. So I think I'm going to move some of these colours around. Like I say, whoever bagged this up did it by colour, which I'm not going to say I disapprove of sorting things by colour, but it's non-optimal. Do you want to hear about rare pieces? It's quite rare, isn't it? Oh, thank you. Yes, the Le Creuset mugs are a bit of a must-have. I've got the full spectrum, just like you have. I don't think I directly copied you and Steve, but I'll admit that it's possible. I'm not sure that's the correct colours. No, I think it's this. This is fun. This is like, you guys are now giving me absolute license to build Lego at any given time and pretend like I'm not just on my own drinking my mug of hot water. I haven't just got hot water because why have one drink when you can have 3? I've got a full range. Is hot water, cold water, and slightly experimental cherry flavoured Dr. Pepper. I'm supposed to, as a YouTuber, tell you that I'm not being paid for advertisements, so I'm going to take that one away and tell you it's absolutely horrible. Now the question is, when you build 2 things and you know you're going to do 2 identical things, how much do you do all at the same time? And how much do you do one and then the other? I presume somebody will tell me if it stops working, won't they? Because it's all very quiet. Because there's a delay, so who knows whether you're still talking to me or whether you're... Because you're going to respond to this in about, I don't know. Let's count. 1, 2. No, I'm not. And in fact, there are now 4 of these. So do I do all 8 of them? Yeah, what I found, Joe, was that when I was recording, it was very difficult to then upload and edit and all that kind of stuff without it taking a very long time. And time is something I don't have a huge amount of. So I didn't really want to get into that being a problem. I quite like the idea that if people want to watch my things on twice speed and make me sound like a chipmunk, I'm okay with that. Whatever it takes to... I think if you build slower by building things separately, it's better value for money, right? That's that 6. I should have bought a list of topics to chat about so that you could have my invaluable insight into Lego. But I haven't. Or I could have asked you what you wanted me to build next. I quite like that's a fair comment, the repetition. Yeah, I think it depends on the model. Like, there are some models where obviously there's a huge amount of repetition and you need to, or I do anyway, need to get into almost like a Zen-like state. So Notre Dame is a good example of that. Huge amounts of repetition, which is like you have to kind of enjoy that process at that point. I built the Statue of Liberty recently, another wonderful purchase, second-hand off the internet, and that has some really boring bits in it. Bits where you were just stacking dots on dots on dots. I'll get it in a minute maybe and I'll show you what I mean. Right, struggling to find a piece. Where is it? Oh no, he's lost a toenail. I'll show you the Statue of Liberty. I'm not going to show you the Statue of Liberty properly because obviously that's a future video. But if you look at these bits here, these are, you know, sort of 4 studs sandwiched between another 4, and so on and so on and so on. And the effect's really good, and it's quite common to get these repetitions in the architecture. But you've got all of that, and then you've got it all again in that side and that side and that. So huge amounts of just stacking, which quite annoying. Oh, hi Chris. Oh, the Blacktron stuff. Yeah, I never had any of that, but cool stuff. I remember my buddy Dave had the monorail, and I was always pretty jealous of that. So look at that. I'm going to have to complain online to... no, not really. This set was incredibly cheap, so I'm super happy with it so far. Let's keep building. That's good to know about the license, Stephen. So, yeah, if it's just rebrickable, what's it rebricked from? Is the question, I suppose. If it is like that, or whether it's just a unique build, I suppose. Right, more bits of leg. So I always find with the videos, when I'm trying to make stuff, it's quite hard at the beginning to try and work out how high you're going to need space on the top of the film. Because obviously as I build this chicken's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So that's something I quite often kind of have to wonder about on my builds. Whether you know, top down is the easiest way of doing it, but I don't think it necessarily gives you the most useful detail. Rebricked from the Millennium Falcon. Ooh, if only somebody had the Millennium Falcon. Well, that is interesting, Stephen. I haven't done anything from Rebrickable, but I am very interested in having a go at some point. That toe is going to bother me. I wonder if I've got one of those pieces in the system. I've definitely got those pieces, but I don't think I've got them in that colour. Ooh, that's the wrong colour there. That's the problem. They put all these yellows together. They're not actually quite the same yellows. Don't know whether you can see that on the video, but some legs, and then some legs are going to become seem very close together. Oh, I see, he's got that with that. Oh yeah, cool. I'm going to have to look at that. Oh, there's another wrong yellow there. Let's see if I can improve that. Those yellows are so close in colour. Right, I'm going to see. Look, I'm over here now. Right, optional toes. I don't think I've got that yellow colour. Ooh. Yeah, I do. Amazing. The system works. Nice. Some kind of big leaf. I've not seen that brick before. I presume you probably had a bunch of those in the recent space stuff. So, yeah, I loved Firefly, and it was a bit of a shame that it stopped when it did. He's already good. I like him. He's an interesting shape. So the other thing with the repetition, of course, is that you've got things like this. When they've got the same thing happening on the two sides, they always tend to give you one and then give you the other. And it's a matter of whether you've got the confidence to just go, oh yeah, it'll definitely be the same on the other side, or whether you want to kind of play it a bit more cautious and check first. That's quite satisfying in terms of the curves. And yeah, then I'm doing exactly the same thing on the other side. So is that the colour? Yeah. So what did you do last night? I watched a guy on the internet make a chicken out of Lego. Cool. How about you? I was a guy on the internet making a chicken out of Lego. Right, this is technically bag 2, which comes along with this amazingly useful illustration of Hei-Hei being confused by the fact that there are lots of different colours of the same. So like I was saying, these two yellows are incredibly close. I suppose you've got a nice gradient at that point. Chicken. Right, so this is his front now, I think. Right, so I need another different bag. This one? I guess. beginning to suspect that these bags aren't sorted, so I'm just going to have to open everything. Thanks. Right, there we go. This will slow me down a bit. I do like the comment about seeing Lederhosen. Has that got anything to do with this, Emma, or is it just that you see Lederhosen? It's a little bit Sixth Sense, but a lot weirder. Right, now these are different oranges. There's all kinds of oranges going on here. Yeah, I had a bit of a look at the second-hand sets. I kind of broke it down. There were a couple of bits that were still together, and I thought I'll break those apart. And then it looked like the person had done a good job, and I was thinking, well, I'll just go for it. And I know how tolerant you good people are, so I thought this is the audience that will be nice to me, so I felt it was pretty safe. Right, bird. Nice. Do I need to do the clicking as close to the microphone as I possibly can? I've been looking at the possibility of a new phone. I think it's about time. Not that doing a YouTube channel is the reason for that, but it's a good excuse. I don't think there are too many rare pieces in this set anyway, so I think I'd manage it. Just about. Hate to tell you this, Emma, but it says you're number 3 now. Who's at number 2 without scrolling through the whole list? No, Joe's in at number 2. Oh, it's very exciting. I didn't realise that there'd be competition for that. So next, I'm not particularly organised as a YouTuber, I don't think, in terms of kind of like, when am I going to do another live build or anything like that? Wait, these are different oranges. Which orange am I supposed to be using? Darker. But I think it's a nice way to get builds done. It's quite good fun, I suppose. I'll take requests, I suppose is the answer as well. I lost the plot. There's a bit in my instruction manual. Right. There are super chats and super stickers. Wow. I think you need to unlock such things, Stephen. I think that you're letting yourself down. You brought shame upon the family name, and how can you live with yourself without super chats? I shall bring you a sticker next time I see you, if you like. I'm sure I've got some stickers here. Not sure of what. I think I'm building his neck, aren't I? You have 75 XP. How much do you need to level up is the obvious question here, right? It's all well and good having XP. What are you going to spend it on? You're going to multi-class? I'm presuming that the Venn diagram of role players and Lego builders is probably quite strong, so I can probably get away with a few D&D references, can't I? Right. Oh, I see. It's a nice gradient of colour, isn't it? That's how I can work out what colour is supposed to be next. Bright yellow. Bright yellow. Chat monetization to make you pay for conversations with me. I think you've been paying for conversations with me long enough. It's just spiritual rather than actually monetary. No, don't put that piece on there. I've missed a piece earlier. I think it's that piece. This needs a thing. Was it? Yep. Okay. I feel I'm thankful enough to my audience for just hanging around without trying to milk them for money. I mean, if I can find a way to get some money out of YouTube, that'd be lovely. Yeah, I can see a lot of single studs coming my way soon. After I've built this neck, I'm going to feather it on the sides, I think. Right, two different shades on this bit, a bright one and a non-bright one. Another yellow. Ooh. That might be missing. To get back to the system. Let's see if it's still missing in a little bit. Oh, this colour matchings. This would be the reason for having this set brand new, wouldn't it? Is the colour match. Because they might give them to you in... Actually, no, they're all in this one set. All this in this one pack, so I guess they aren't providing it piece by piece colour-wise. This... It is very pinata. Merch! That's a great idea. What, is it just going to be Hawaiian shirts? Alad's here as well, is he? Oh yeah, so he is. Hello, Alad. You missed the roleplay conversation that's just happened, I'm afraid. So, you know, late to the party. Pun very much intended. That's the wrong orange. This bit of the neck is really flimsy. Am I supposed to have put a post in there at some point, or is the post coming later? The post is coming later. Right, that's quite annoying. Yeah, let's go back into Le Creuset talk. Yeah. Cheers, everybody. Hope you're enjoying your gin and tonics from your Le Creuset mugs. I'm not drinking gin and tonic. That would not be. It's only Monday. I will save gin and tonic for Tuesday. I mean, I know that technically it's not super important for me to match the colours exactly the way that Lego have done it. But also, those of you who know me know that that's not really possible. Hello, hello, hello. I'm building Secretary Bird. Yeah, I'm building Hei-Hei from Disney's Moana, which is good fun so far. So it was a vintage one. See, those I've done these colours. Oh man, what's going on, Owen? Those ones are right. That one's right. Is that one darker? No, that'd be mad. Oh, you can just enjoy my descent into absolute insanity. Whilst the thing is, when you put them next to the other ones, they look darker or lighter. It doesn't matter, but also it really does. I mean, this is basically a good therapy session for me because it's just the inside of my mind coming out. There we go. Aladdin at number 1. He's knocked you off the top spot. Oh my goodness. No, surely not. Surely you've just got to get better content, Stephen. Let yourself down. Right. These colours, these oranges. Yikes. Is there a darker orange? Yes, there it is. All the way over there. Got him. That's yeah, that's what I wanted. Emma, you're not even in the top 3 anymore. And oh, that's a good question, Emma. I'm going to see if I can boost Emma Jones 7053 because Stephen suggested it, but I'm not going to use Stephen's name when I mentioned that Stephen suggested it. Damn, I've just done that. Now I'm just watching you guys and who can get the top score on the comments. I'm not talking because I'm waiting to see whether Stephen's suggestions of who's in top spot changes. Of course, I won't find out until you make another comment. Emma Jones 7053. You're not old enough to have a phone number that only has 4 digits, Emma. So I'm going to have to now try not to think too hard about where their numbers come from because I'm off the clock technically. Right, that was painful, but I think the effect is good, and I think that I'm short 1 piece, but I'm going to assume it will magically turn up in a minute. It does look quite cool, and I've missed the piece here. Hopefully it's lying around somewhere in these red bricks. Still 4th? Whoa. How do you know that you're fourth? On the plus side, you're fourth out of the many billions who are currently watching YouTube, right? I presume you're fourth out of all of YouTube. What if I put a heart? What if I interact with you on the chat instead of by voicing things? I could just. Oh, yeah, you can do little reactions, can't you? I think that you guys should do reactions. I don't think I can manage that whilst talking. Chat. Hi. Look at that. I'm gold. Look at that. Right. Anyway, I'm supposed to be doing Lego. Supposed to be. Your autocorrect is marvellous, Stephen. I presume that means owing. Owen, not owning. Look, my hand. You can measure the display, the delay, because I'm about to type something. Right, let's put a neck on a bird. This. Nice. See, exactly what I was saying before. Knowing how tall your creation is going to be at the beginning of your build is kind of useful because now this bird don't fit. I will work that out in due course. He's fine. You get it. I can ride him. Can I? Yes. Oh, but of course you can't see that. I've just put my Lego figure on the top, having just explained that it goes off the top of the screen. Yeah, I don't really think. Anyway, never mind. That the chat comes before the chat. Well, story of my life. I've always been leagues ahead of myself. Right, so I'm missing a yellow piece here, and I'm missing an orange piece on the side, but we might see if we can sort that out through the system later. I'm going to make the chicken's head now, I think. Is that a tin of Spam that you've got there, Stephen, or something else? Of course, all this interacting with you is slowing down the Lego quite a lot. I think I need to position my laptop slightly better because I'm looking over my shoulder almost to see it. What if I shuffle down a bit? I wonder if that would be better. Well, I would have a flow going if you didn't keep talking to me. What do you think this is? This is not about you. How's Rivendell looking, Aled? Just a bit of banter. Anytime you need a hand with it, I'm here for you. What box? Oh, the Rivendell box. Sorry, I've lost track of my own joke. The box is lovely. Good. And I saw you built the shuttle. How about the Enterprise? Is there a cool Apple slang for achieving a flow state? No, feel free to make one up. There might be. I mean, You've got a lovely collection of boxes is the answer to this, isn't it? Right, there's another orange. I need another orange. Is that the right orange? Is that the right orange? At least it's not as bad as the... I find the online instructions particularly difficult for colour matching. I think it's this one. Again, I'm kind of assuming that I'm going to do the same thing on both sides here. So I've already told you, Ali, you can put them in my house. What's wrong with that? I mean, I don't have room for them either, but I would make room. Right. Now these bits, let's talk Lego, people. These bits, when you're rebuilding and taking apart, I don't like to break apart the hinge. And quite often they're not if you get a second-hand set like this one is. But the question is whether actually the build is going to be easier if you're clipping that on later. I'm going to assume that it won't be any easier, and I'm just going to stick it on now. And I'm going to live to regret it, and that'll be fine. Stephen's back in number one, just saying. Oh no, Alad is. Ugh. Imagine that. How are you doing it, Alad, other than being so good at internets? Is it because you watch more videos on the internet than Stephen, and hence you are perceived to be the superior for the algorithm or whatnot? See you later, Stephen. Thanks for joining us. He'll never make it to number one with that kind of attitude, will he? I can't remember what country Stephen said he was currently in, but we'll let him off. Right. Is anybody from further afield than the UK? Joe, you're elsewhere, right? Are you? I don't know if Joe's still there. I don't know how to get the list of people who are watching. All these technical things. Oh, it's the chicken's crest. That's got a proper name, hasn't it? I've just looked at the screen, and this is what you want, isn't it? You want build here and less carnage. But apologies. First time build on live, so just enjoy it, people. That's going to bother me now. That thing on the top of a chicken's head, it's called something. Have I replaced? My face is very close to the camera. I thought you'd find that pleasant to hear my dulcet tones. I could put my face in front of the camera, but it would be ever so close, and I don't think you'd really want that. Because I'm just sort of just here. Well, I'm just here. Hello. That's probably an unpleasantly close view of my face. I apologise for that. It really is that big. Normally I try to keep it away from people because nobody needs that. The comb. Thanks, Steve. Why isn't Steve watching on his own account? Can't just watch over Emma's shoulder, Steve. Firstly, that's surely frustrating. And secondly, I need those figures, man. Steve is so knowledgeable, but also get your own YouTube to watch. Right, the comb it is. You were going to saw from? Oh yes, I forgot about the anti-Google stance. Is YouTube Google? You were going to say from. I don't know what to say about that, Alex. He was watching on his account on the TV though. Oh, that's okay. So he's figures at least, right? You know, that's very important. I'm just having a drink, so I am still here. But see, that's how close my face is. Just up here, I'm just having a drink. This is okay then. Steve, clever Steve. What's the kind of little kind of weird jowly bits underneath the chin of the chicken? No XP for Steve. Quite right. Quite right. He knows what he's done. These bits, those bits. What's that, chicken boy? You can have 1 XP if you know that. From. Thanks, Howard. From. You think, oh, is that the answer to this then? Is that a from? The delay makes the chat quite interesting, or to me at least. Right, chicken from. I think this bit at the front is known as the beak, but I'm prepared to be corrected on that fact. Wattle. I mean, fair play, Steve. Does anybody else have any questions for Steve? Yeah, those is chickens. I mean, that is very hard to dispute given the current state of things. He knows his chickens. Okay. Hi, Sarah. All right, fair enough. I can wave manically at Sarah, as is the tradition of my people. Did Sarah know her chicken stuff? Steve, oops. Yeah, Sarah's ever so fast, isn't she? That's why I have to wave so quickly, otherwise she gets away. I think I'm missing a red single stud, but I think I have about 1 million of them, so that's fine. Right, this is kind of got to be the most important bit of the build, right? The big old bug eyes. Or not obviously not bug eyes, but you know what I mean. Oh, Aled. That feels very out of context. One eye. Two eyes, but it doesn't have the little... Oh, there's another little single piece. No, it's not. My mistake. Here it is. Wait. These two eyes are different. Look, I've got different glimmers of light in the two. So I need to switch that out, don't I? Can't have that. That won't be good. Right. I'm going to get a box of eyes. Eyeballs. Does that bother you, Alad? Or is it not like honeycomb? He's definitely meant to be a bit boogly, but I don't think it's two different eyes. He's definitely a bit boogly. Now, this is the question that I was having earlier about whether or not it would be easier to put these on later or at the time. I think the answer is it would have been easier at the time. But I'm such a hero, I'm doing it anyway. He looks like a right old weird chicken, doesn't he? I did not know that Hei-Hei means chicken in Maori. That's good facts. What's the pig called in the film? I can't. Anybody know the pig's name? Gotta wait for you to catch up before you can tell me what the pig's name is, right? Yeah, I need that yellow piece. Oh, it's going to look a bit odd. So, where can he stand so that... That's not going to obscure the video at all. Well, I'm just going to have to build around him now because that's just too cool. I'm just going to go and find this piece and this piece because it's bothering us. Yellow, right, okay. See what I can do. Very, very good. You're welcome. That's good Moana bants happening now. So I must at some point do a video where I show you around the system where I keep all my pieces carefully organised because well, it just feels like content. Hello, hello, hello. New people joining us. Hello and welcome. Well, I say most. I don't have any wings yet on this little guy. And there's the base as well, so there's quite a lot still to go. I quite like him up here. But then depends whether you're here to watch a chicken or me. So, yeah. Right. Let's stop being amused by chickens. And he's the best thing in the film, right? I mean, The Rock's quite funny, quite entertaining, but I'm just going to have to work around it now. See, if I move him back, you're going to lose his hilarious face, and I'm going to just might have to adjust cameras just because it would be a shame for him not to be involved, wouldn't it? I just tilt up a bit. How's that? That's pretty good. You can stand at the side and I can sift Lego around you, and that'd be good. And now I haven't got the oranges that are very similar shades. I've now got blues. Again, for a similar feathered effect is the plan, I think. Something like that. Presumably, I'm going to do this again in a minute. Oh yeah, yeah, Andy. No, it's the Disney instructions. I think me doing a live build would be very frustrating for everybody, in that I would just be constantly dipping in and out of the other room to go and run and get bricks and things. But hello and welcome. Right, that's almost a wing. But I do appreciate the fact that you think this could be just me making it up in an hour's worth of building. He's good framing for the video as well, isn't he? Oh yeah. He probably can't tell you things like that, Allard. He'd have to kill you. Hello, hello. Nice to see new people join in and having a look. This is my first ever live, so it's exciting times for me, if not for anybody else. I'm leaving him there. Mostly you can watch him because he's the star. He's also one of the few people that I could claim has a funnier face than me. Ooh. Get the excitement of watching other people look for Lego. Maybe. And like I said, it's a set that I bought secondhand, so there is that little chance that maybe the piece I'm looking for isn't actually on this table anywhere. But that just adds to the excitement. It's the only way you're going to level up, Andy, is you've got to get as maximum HP, XP, then you can spend it on your next level. And if you're as good as Allard at YouTubing, then you get to be #1 in the listings. It's a fiercely fought place. Yep, giving up on that piece. Not sure I've even got it in the system in the other room either, so that will wait for seeing about that piece. But like I say, I didn't exactly pay top dollar or anything for this set, so I'm not too worried about pieces being missing, as long as most of them are here. Oh, really? The Sanctum Sanctorum off in. You paid reasonable money for that, though. You must have. Have you even checked, you know, whether it looks like there might be the right things in there, or are you just taking it on pure faith? I've got a question when these are actually going to get down. Hello, hello. Cognitive Steve. That's a great username. Well, that's always encouraging when you buy Lego that there's some Lego in there. Wait, that's not right. This is right. There is Lego in there. Well, that's the mysterious nature of the Sanctum Sanctorum, right? There's Lego in there. So there is the Enterprise, the Sanctum Sanctorum, and Rivendell just sitting in Alad's house, waiting for Alad to do the right thing and give it to his good buddy Owen and his chicken friend. What are you doing, Alad? Why are you watching YouTube? Go and build a Lego set. Rah. I like the Viking village. Well, I know I like the Viking village, whereas the other ones I'm just going to assume that I like them. I've got another missing piece here. Another missing piece here from the tail. Oh. So far 3 is not bad, but I definitely can find this in the system, so I'm going to go and get a piece from the system in the other room. Chicken's going to look at you. And the Jaws set. Oh my god. The in a couple of those, like the Jaws and the Medieval Village set, they're not even that big. You should get. Bob would love the not medieval, the Viking Village. You could do that together. I mean, it's a bit of a bigger set, but it's great fun for playing because there are lots of sort of wobbly bridges and such. There you go, bit of a tail. Oh, I'm going to have to do that again, aren't I? But slightly different. Wait, 2 of these. That means that one should have been in the middle. Right, okay. Right, middle one, sorted. Sit over there. Right, 2 of these bad boys then. Right. I've got back into the whole which green are we actually talking about situation. I think we're talking about this green here. And then we need 4 of them. We need 4 of these. Don't normally build Lego in quite so much chaos. These are kind of new pieces, aren't they? The jumper plates with the curve, the half curve. Allard's down in number 3 now. Oh my goodness. It's so exciting on the numbers. Bye, Emma. I'll see you soon. Of course, if you're going to chicken out and let Allard win, that is. Chicken out. Crestfallen, Steve. This is very entertaining for me. Just the background back and forth between you lot trying to score points over each other. Laura's in at number 2 now. See, I don't know. Is that just because you're super attentive to the build? It would be very interesting to know how these points are assigned, wouldn't it? She says she's sorry, but she's not sorry. These aren't all. These are all slightly different blues. Which is the right one? None of those. Light blue. Light blue. Loads of points. Am I missing out on points because I'm too busy building things? I don't know whether I'm okay and not getting points. Everybody else is building points. Right, try and find in the system again, Alan. That's the right one. Blue. Very good, Steve. What if I definitely got an emoji on that? The celebration, 100%, 100%, 100%. Yeah, and then, oh look, I can do a blue smiley face. Just so you know that I can type as well. Right, chicken. Gosh, it's exotic looking. You will, of course, be able to come back and re-watch it and relive your glory about that time you were first in this list, Allard. Right. Hei-Hei's, I think he's fully done now. So there he is, looking lovely. And I'll build him a little base now. Probably ought to say like and subscribe and all those kind of power phrases from the Googles, right? From the YouTubes. But I suspect that everybody who is here probably is liking and subscribing already. So super thank you for that and for being here. I'm going to assume that you're talking about the chicken, Steve. One more of those little red dudes. Ugh. Yeah, you strike me as a Blacktron kid. Missing. I mean, I know that I'm fairly confident I can get away without it, but I'm not sure that I could actually live with myself by doing that. Oh, the eye! I found the eye that was missing earlier. I think it is a compliment, actually. I kind of tried to say it as though it was actually a slur, but I think it probably is a compliment, yeah. I never had the Blacktron stuff because, yeah, I don't remember having any particularly big ones of those sets. Can't remember. Just a bulk amount of Lego, I think. It's kind of funky. Bit repetitive, but nice to get a cool shape out of it, I think. Oh, and that locks in place quite nicely then with the bit of red over the top. Fun. What kind of things would people be interested in seeing built, if anything, on the old if I do this again, which I might. I've got to do this bit 3 times. Clear some space. Yeah, laser gel sounds fun. It sounds like a set they did a new version of fairly recently. Yeah, I'll just redo the Death Star. I mean, let's be fair. It would take me more than this to deconstruct it. It will get deconstructed one day and rebuilt, but I cannot see that happening anytime soon because I don't know. It's a nice part of the room. There you go, celebrity. I do think it would be nice to have him capable of pecking the ground, because that's very much his vibe, isn't it? Peck, peck, peck. Eat some rocks. I mean, there are plenty of mini Death Star builds as well. Not that I own many, but a few that were kind of little gifts with purchase a while ago, I think. If I was better organised next time, I'm sure it could be a swifter affair as well. Need to look at how many pieces this is actually. Well, need to is a bit of a strong phrase, isn't it? But it would be interesting. Internals on the Death Star, Andy, or on this? That's a good question, actually. You know, what do people actually want to see as I'm building? Assuming they do. Because my tendency is to just build quite quickly. Hello to you too. 566, Alec. Oh, that's number of pieces. Thank you. That's really helpful. It's like, what is he talking about now? 566 pieces. Okay, so yeah, a bit slower than normal. I'd guess that at a normal pace, if I was just doing straight out of the box, I'd probably place bricks at somewhere around 450 ish. Now that it's a race, got to do this 4 times now. So what are we at in terms of time? 85 minutes, so fair enough. Four of those. So those of you who know me, or will probably also know Toby, I've just received a text message from Toby to say, "Oh my goodness, you're making Lego on the internet." Like, yeah, well, you could say something directly on the internet, couldn't you, Tobes? But hello to you too, in whatever way you choose to connect with me. That's wonderful. And happy birthday as well, Tobes, if you are watching. I mean, he might not be. He might just be sending me messages that sound like he's watching. Yes, you can. There he is. Oh my goodness, Toby Frost in the house. Building this chicken, Toby. Look, there he is. He's almost built. You've not got long to get your points in now. You get up those rankings. Get to #1 poster. Who is #1 at the minute? Alan's in at #3. Is it still Laura at #1? Oh no, single one of those missing. That's not going to annoy anybody, is it? Oh. That's not going to upset me, is it? I think I might have one of those, so I'll have to go and have a look in a minute. Space Captain Smith set. Great shout, Andy. Am I really #6, Andy, or are you just being funny? I mean, you are being funny, regardless of whether I actually am. Well, that all comes together rather nicely in the end, because it was feeling like these bits, without this, they're quite flimsy, but once that's on, those are solid. Fair enough, I appreciate the reference. Hey, look, I just found it. Awesome. Can you be the official listener? I don't think you were ever the official listener. Wasn't Andy actually... Were you official listener #1, Andy? For those people not in the know, Toby and I used to do a podcast together. Well, technically we still do, but we haven't done an episode in a yonk. There you go, #1. Aled Parry, of course, father of the podcast. This is not supposed to be why we're here, though. It's supposed to be about the glory of Lego, but hey, if you want to listen, if you've enjoyed listening to me prattle on whilst Lego happens, you could always listen to our podcast, which was called Radio Charades, and then you could build your own Lego at the same time. I'm not telling you how to live your life, I'm just saying there are options. Did you get a cool badge or something, Andy, or was it a little trophy for being the first official listener? And there were lots and lots of unofficial listeners, obviously, but the kudos was yours. A little trophy. I vaguely remember making it. I mean, getting it commissioned at vast expense. Not making it, obviously. Laura's still in at #1. How does that make you feel, Aled? I feel like you've put some effort in and it's not been rewarded. I miss making the chicken, but this is quite a nice little calm build at the end. But the chicken was lots of fun. So yeah, shout out to Toby Frost, the author of Space Captain Smith and the co-presenter of the slightly less well-known Radio Charades. Right, some flowery bits missing. Another one of those. Don't know whether I've got one in the system. I will have a look in a minute. So these are the new flowery bits as well, or newish. Came out in the Botanical Gardens, the big one. Well, quite whoop whoop indeed, Toby. Oh no, blue-green leaf is missing. I wonder if I've got one. All in all, for a second-hand set, which I think, not including delivery, mind you, I think I paid £6 for this. So I'm pretty happy. Oh, there's the leaf. Hey, it's hiding behind my little guy. Nice printed name piece, in case we weren't sure what we were doing. Yay! My nails need redoing as well. I don't think polished nails and Lego is a good combo anyway. There he is. Got any more chicken facts for us, Steve? Hey, hey. Oh, I see his feet. There's only 2 facts. Fair enough. Oh, it's quite nice how the feet naturally go. Do have one missing piece still. And did I? Oh, I didn't. Right. So I've got a mission then quickly to see if I've got. He fell over and his eye popped out. So it's not funny. Breaking Lego is not funny. Oh, steady on there, Andy. That's getting very close to paradoxical. He's quite wibbly wobbly, but I quite like that in reference to the source material, in that he seems like quite a wibbly wobbly kind of chicken. So I'm just going to see if I can find. You guys have a conversation with the chicken. I'm going to go and see if I do have any other bits to add. You guys having fun with the chicken? I have found, I'm not, it is the right yellow as well. That's that lightest colour. Back to second, Alad. Well done, mate. I'm ever so proud of you. I don't know whether his tail fell. I'll have to look at the source material again to see what the tail should look a bit like. Because it seemed to. Oh, yeah, it's droopy the other way, isn't it? It's kind of that way. Oh, that looks much better. I was making him look a little bit like a scorpion, which is problematic for a chicken, I should think. Found another one of these, so I think they're sorted, but I will need to move his foot without throwing him on the floor again. Alad Parry in at number 1. Oh my goodness. It's been an exciting finish, hasn't it? Just at the last minute coming in to top dog, top chicken. He is funny looking. So, yeah, that was cool. That was fun. Look, here's my little minifig as well. I'm here as well with a giant chicken. I hope that was enjoyable for you all. I've enjoyed building it. I think I will definitely do more. So if you want to come along and chat again, that'd be awesome. Mostly, I think I'll probably use it as a good way of just quickly getting videos up onto YouTube without necessarily worrying too much about like I said, the upload down and edit process of that kind of stuff is a bit of a faff. So nice to have this as a neat way of doing it. You probably want to have a look at the Lego, don't you? How am I going to do this without making it? He can go back so you can see his feet. You could choose whether you want to see his feet or his head, really. Yeah, I think we all know that we just want to look at that goofy face. He wobbles beautifully on this. You wouldn't want to play with him too much. He's definitely a display piece. I think it might be frustrating for children, which is a shame given that it's a Disney Lego set. So look at this little guy. Thank you for coming on this magical journey with me. 100 minutes, almost to the dot now. So I'm going to say bye-bye for now and keep building and all those kind of jazz. And thank you so much for your support tonight and with the channel generally. Is he taller than K2SO? I can get K2SO to answer that question for you. Hang on. Come on, Steve. Thought you knew a lot about chickens. He's teeny compared to K2SO. He's got a bigger head, but he's up at the waist in answer to your question. Right. Cheers, everybody. Bye for now. Keep on building.